beautiful day deer hunting. The season's going to come to a close soon. We got to this area and it's got a lot of potential, but we haven't seen anything yet. We're thinking of heading out further up into these hills and trying to get over them to the other side, because Game and Fish talks about that area on the other side as having a really good potential. So we'll see. There were a couple of other hunters down there that said that they only saw a bunch of doe up on these hills. We're looking for the buck, so we'll find out. Here, dearie, dearie, dearie. Where are you? Not sure. Well, it's about noon. We're back at the truck for lunch, and then we're gonna hike up to this one spot where the water is kind of just bubbling out of the ground, and it's feeding this whole stream that is back off in the mountains over that way. Once we get closer, I'll show you where that's at. But we're gonna hide there, and there are deer tracks all over the place and extremely fresh scat, so we'll see if they pop out once it starts getting closer to dusk and when they start moving around a bit for a drink during the day, and hopefully find one and shoot one. But so far we have seen all sorts of sign and not one deer, so we'll keep at it. See, I've got here a bunch of different types of heads on these arrows, and you can see that the first one is a field point for getting sighted in, making sure everything is good with your bow. I've shot that a few times. As you can see, it's got some scars on it. The second is a Muzzy Trocar, which is three-bladed. It's kind of a smaller head, I've noticed, but still, people still report its effectiveness against deer. I'm sorry, I'm not looking at the Trocar. That's that one. Let me grab it. There we go. That's the Trocar. Three-bladed. They all kind of spin, as you can see. If you can get a look at that. And then right next to it is its big brother, the Muzzy MX3. Focusing on that thing. And that's got a big chisel tip for breaking through bone. Nice little fixed blade. And then this one is four-blade. And it's nice and purty. That's not a Muzzy though, and its name is now escaping me, but I will have it written in the video as to what brand this is. Nice, I just got it for Christmas, and a lot of people report using these with a whole lot of success. Slick Trick, that's what it is. So yeah, it's a lot of cutting space. And then the last one I've got here is a Shwacker mechanical broadhead. So it enters in the deer, and then those two blades pop down, and much larger blades come out from the tip, and it cuts up everything inside. So these first two blades are for getting into the deer through the skin, and then the larger blades will pop out. You see that little rubber band that's kind of holding it all together right now. But the larger blades will pop out and take out everything that's inside the deer. So it's a great design, and it's got a 2-inch cutting width, which I think is really neat. So it was there's a lot of success reported with these, but again, it's preference as to whether you want to use a mechanical or if you want to use fixed blades, and what you prefer for your own setup. I'm carrying all of these today so I can have my pick when we actually find a deer. So we're going to go back out right now. You can see that you might even be able to hear the water from here, but there's a stream that's flowing right down there. We're going to follow it back to its head where it's popping out of the ground, and that's where we're going to wait for the next few hours and see what comes out to drink. So wish us luck. If they see two eyes, they think predator. One eye, they think not predator. So you wear your hat like this if they spot you. Pretend to grab some grass and eat it. Just go up and down with your head a little bit. They calmed right down. Their tails were up. Now they're down. They don't care that I'm here. So now I gotta see if there's a buck around them because it's too doe. If I can find that buck, then I'm taking the shot. The does just went out of sight behind a little ridge. They were right over there. There's one, barely moving. So we're gonna watch them a little bit and see if they'll lead us to more. See, there it is, right over there. Come on, lead us to some antlers. So we went up that mountain and we didn't find any more deer. So we came back down and now we're at the rock. We've got all this view and it's the stream that hopefully they come and drink at. So we'll wait here till dusk and see if anything comes, and if not, then we'll pack up and go. I'm Dollar Sportsman. Let's hope that something happens, and if not, then this is the end of the video. See ya.